My name is Steve Hoffman. I live in Boulder, Colorado. I've worked for over 30 years in the natural and organic products industry. When you go to a Whole Foods market or an Earth Fair or a Sprouts Farmers Market or the local co-op here in Asheville, there's a whole kind of channel of products that are natural, organic, better for you wellness products. So that's a big center of activity in Colorado, is natural and organic foods, but also, of course, in the last several years now, with the legalization of cannabis in Colorado, hemp and CBD has become a big business in Colorado, certainly as well as the marijuana and dispensary side. I tend to work myself more on what might be sold in a natural food store, so that's where CBD comes in. CBD topicals, CBD ingestibles, tinctures. There's a lot of natural product retailers across the country that are carrying these products. And then I got involved in my agency. I have a public relations and marketing agency in Boulder that I founded 15 years ago. I met some folks about 7 years ago that produce one of the biggest trade shows in the world for industrial hemp. And it's upcoming in another month and a half. It's called the Noco Hemp Expo. People can learn about that at nocohempexpo.com. That's NOCO, stands for Northern Colorado. It's held every spring in Denver. Franny's been a major speaker. She's a rock star in the hemp industry with her work with Frannys Pharmacy, here expanding her retail franchise business, her brand of products, and also her farm. So she's from farming to retail to expanding the retail and bringing in franchisees. It's a unique model in the hemp industry. So Franny will be a speaker at the upcoming Noco Hemp Expo. So I've worked with her in that way. I also serve as editor of an industry trade magazine called Let's Talk Hemp. You can go to letstalkhemp.com and sign up for that and get all business news related to the hemp industry. And Frannys Pharmacy is a newsmaker. They're out there growing, making things happen. I think she just won Entrepreneur of the Year for Asheville. So we get a lot of the press releases from their marketing team, and we'll publish them in the newsletter as well, because we want to show positive news as well about the growth of industrial hemp. We think hemp has a real role. Not only, farmers have not been able to grow it for 80 years, and now they can again. So, what crop choices? There's corn, soy, wheat. Well, now there's also hemp. And so in the long run for American farmers, the country was founded on hemp agriculture. It's great that it's now a crop that farmers can turn to again to grow, and even perhaps in their rotations to help rebuild their soil, regenerate their soils, find ways to grow crops with less pesticide usage. So, and hemp, 20 years ago, Whole Foods Market would not carry hemp because the DEA was like, hey, hemp is like cannabis. Today, hemp is considered a superfood. It's a complete protein. It's got all the omega essential fatty acids. So when you eat hemp seed, food based on hemp seed or hemp oil, you're getting a lot of nutrient-dense nutrition from hemp seed. That's the food side, and then the flower side is pressed for the CBD and the cannabinoid medicine, which we take as tinctures. It has medicinal value. And then also hemp has many uses for the stalk. The fiber, the bast inside, you can actually make a concrete substitute called hempcrete, which is really important because concrete's getting very expensive today. You can make wood out of hemp, which is important because lumber is getting very expensive today. You can make clothing and fashion out of hemp. Matter of fact, Patagonia, one of the leading brands in our country, of fashion and clothing, has a line called Workwear, made out of 100% American grown, actually Colorado grown where I'm from, hemp. I have a hemp jacket from them. It's going to last longer than me at this point. So building, fashion, biocomposite plastics, wood substitutes, food and nutrition, medicinal value of CBD and cannabinoids. It's an amazing crop. And again, my connection with Franny is she's just a rock star out there, actually not only building your local community and business community awareness about and helping mainstream a crop that was illegal for 80 years. So people have a lot of questions and confusion. Well, Franny's out there educating people and serving as a great role model, not only the community and consumers, but also back to the hemp industry that I cover. So that's kind of my overall connection with Franny, and I'm very happy to be invited here to her grand opening of her South Slope dispensary, and to meet the team, learn about the business myself as well.